Hey Teresa, how you doing? Hey Lucky. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm good. Just tired, ready for my bed. I'm gonna be here for a bit. I just got on really. So I'll be here for about maybe an hour, maybe. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Thanks for the super chat. All right. What do you think about this voice message? Well, this person did get the voice message for sure, and she thinks that uh she thought positive about it, and she feels like it's a good thing. Whatever you voice message her about, it was good. Looks like she'll take the initiative to call you back or voice message you back. Probably tomorrow or tonight at some point in time. Um, but I get positive things here. I don't get nothing negative, to be honest. I think that she feels like there could be, if you're patient enough, she can probably get back to you. I see her like looking at this as a positive thing, and she will take initiative to get back to you for sure. If this is about, if you spoke to this person about someone else as well, then I would say both people are okay with what you said. So, you know, if you offered this person something or you gave a proposition to this person, then they're thinking about it for sure. But either way, I got all good cards, and it could actually, Marilyn, it could be involving other people as well. So if this involves other people, then I think they'll be also be okay with it too. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? You're welcome, man. It looks good. I got all positive things for it, so let's hope it turns out that way. But for right now, I would say it looks good. It looks good. I won't be here for long, Teresa. So I'm probably gonna be here for like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. But if you want to, that's up to you. But I'm not gonna be here too long. Finished up dinner, dishes, and made some tea. Nice. You're winding down for the night. Shit, my battery's almost dying. Plug me phone in. There we go. Charge that bad boy up. I didn't realize my phone was almost dead. Shit. Trying to get some caffeine before your chin's on your chest, yeah. My chin's on my pillow or on my bed. I sleep face down, so I'm good. Teresa, I'll pull your card if you want. I got I got the deck that you like here. Marilyn, you said, how do you sleep face down? Can you breathe? Yeah, I can breathe. Like not literally face down like this, but like to the side, like I'm got my head to the side like this. Sometimes I sleep on my side. Oh, it depends. But I can't sleep with my back like I can't sleep with my back flat on my bed looking up. Like I can't sleep that way. It just feels weird and I've never been that way. I've always wanted to like go down like this and be like that. Or I'll have my this hand underneath my pillow and the other hand like right here and I have my whole head on the pillow to the side like that. But I'll sleep on my side sometimes and I'll sleep face down. Like. But I can't sleep upwards, like that ain't happening. It won't work. I have to be like anytime I do that is when I'm on my couch, but I hardly ever sleep on my couch. Like face up. I have to be like super tired. But I also can't sleep with no clothes on. I can't sleep with clothes because when I sleep with clothes on, I get tangled all up. Shirts this way, shorts all fucked up. I don't wear pajamas. I don't wear like nothing. I go straight naked to bed. I have to, because if not, shit's gonna get all tangled up. I can't handle that shit. It's annoying. Ain't nobody gonna be looking at me anyway, so I'm good. I know, right? That's how it is, Dan. That's how I am when I'm sleeping. I look like I got the chalk line around me. Dead to the world, sleeping. I couldn't tell you last time I wore pajamas. Fuck. All right, Teresa, this is your card, the Parrot, 8 of Autumn. And it says, it's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, conducting research, do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career abundance. So this must be talking about the Reiki. So this is telling you go for it. Keep doing it. Research it. Do your best work. You are doing that anyway. This is just confirming to do it. And you know what a parrot does, right? It mocks you. So you got to keep getting that repetitive voice in your mind. Do it. Do it. You know, go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't say fuck it. Just do it. Make it happen. So there you go. Yeah, you can. Nothing wrong with that. Go for it. The more you learn, the more you earn. Marilyn, do you want a card? All right, cool. All right. Marilyn, your card is the 6 of Autumn, and it's the kiwi. We don't have these in Bermuda, but whatever. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, receive a grant or scholarship in return for the heavens' blessings. Be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. So this is just telling you, like, if you're successful and you have what you want and you've paid all your debts and loans and paid all your bills, you can treat yourself and treat others if you want. You can take me out to dinner whenever you're ready. But that tells you that success is there or it's coming, or more success will happen. Lucky, you want a card? Yeah, I have to come to Cali. If I go to Cali, I probably will never come back home. People would lock me up down there and say, "No, no, you can't go back." I know so many people from Cali that are in here. They're always telling me, if I tell all my California friends I'm coming out there, oh man, I have to go out there for like 2 weeks just to visit everybody. It's too far away from Bermuda. I have to take like 2 or 3 planes to get there. Maybe 2, depending on whatever. Um, they're in they're next to Fresno. What's the other place that my friend's at? Oh my god. I have family and friends at Fresno there. And then what's the R word? What's the R? Oh my god, I can't remember now for the life of me. Riverside. There you go. Yeah. I was trying to remember what the hell it is. Riverside, yep. Yeah. I got a lot of friends from Riverside that come in here, like maybe 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, Riverside. I got a few cool friends from there. My grandfather, him and his brother used to live there with his wife and in Fresno, like probably I would say maybe 70 years ago. All right. Lucky, you got the two of winter. You got the Dachshund dog, whatever I'm saying that right. I call him a hot dog. Your card says procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Sounds about right. Hot diggity dogs. Dan, would you like a card, bro? All right, Dan, you got the King of Winter, the humpback whale. It says, at this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and unemotional, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find, aka your wife. And on the very top, it says intelligent, impartial, respected, and unemotional. Pretty much. Anybody else in here want a card? Let me know. All right. My card is the Seven of Summer. It's got 7 little kitty cats. Maine Coon Kitten. It says it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Yes, very true. I did that today. I did that today. Sounds good. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm trying to think of my other California friends where they're from. I know I have like it's. I know 5 people from Riverside that used to come in here. I know that some people do come around every now and then, but I know 5 people from Riverside. Then I know a few people that live right next to Fresno. Because I was talking about my uh I was talking about my family that was living out there. They're from Fresno, and my grandpa and stuff. He was out there working. He's not from Fresno, but he lived there. But I know I'm trying to think of my other friends. Oh yeah, her too. Yep, yep. So that's six people because I forgot about her. See, I know six people from Fresno. I mean Riverside, or in that vicinity. They all used to come in here. I still have them on. I still have them on Instagram. So I was just looking through my Instagram real quick and saying, "Yep." Says I know six people that live next to Fresno, or I mean Riverside, and close to it. And then I don't know where Ninja's in. My friend Ninja, she's from uh she's from California too. She's from California too, but I can't remember where she lives. But I'll ask her next time she comes in here. But yeah, those are the people I know from Cali. And there's a few other people in here. There's a few other people in here that my friend Efren, I think he's from California too. There's a few people I know from there. There's a lot more people, but I just can't remember. Anyway, what is the reason that MF is standoffish and almost rude whenever I see him? Hmm. Well, I think one of the reasons why is because this person, like, if you like have if you don't give this person the time of day, or this person tried to like get with you at one point, and you probably like rejected them indirectly, or you didn't want nothing to do with them in a relationship vibe, that's probably why. If that's the case. If not, it's just a competitive type of mind frame that this person has. Like they're competitive with everyone, and they look at everyone, including you, as competition, or you know, they're like their mentality is like that with certain people. They feel like you might be a threat to them, or have more than them, or compete with them, or something like that. Or they might like you, but then you might not give off those vibes, so they're like, yeah, fuck you. But I still feel like this person looks at you as a person who is decent. Like they look at you in a good way. They think about you in a good way. I don't feel like they have any negative feelings or vibes towards you. But for them to be standoffish and rude, like kind of rude, well, when he sees you, is because he's probably playing hard to get, or probably like you don't give him the time of day, so he ain't giving you the time of day. So if you're not like, "Hey, LF, how you doing?" Or if you just, "Hi," you'd be like, "Yeah, this BS don't even speak to me, man. I want to bang her, but she ain't giving me no time of day." So it might be the reason for that, if this makes sense. I also get like this person like is uh this person might be looking at you as somebody who they want to make their mistress, or like they like you but they like you more than like a friend, or they have like something for you. uh it depends if they're having like marriage problems, or they're like single, or they have like problems in their past relationships. They look at you as somebody who they would like to be with, but maybe you don't give them that vibe, so they're like, "Yeah, fuck you." So it all depends. If they've asked you out in the past and you said no, or you're not into them or whatever, then that's probably why they don't really give a shit about talking to you right now. I don't know if it makes sense. You're saying wow, so I don't know. But they look at you in a good way. They like you. Sometimes when a guy likes a woman, they treat him different, just to see what will happen. Like, to get them to come to them and say, "Hey, why you treat me like that?" Just to get your attention. So maybe he's doing it to get your attention. Years and years ago, he asked me out. See, there you go. Yeah, see, there you go. That's your answer. He asked you out. You was like, "Nah," and now he's like, "Yeah, fuck you. You didn't want me back then. The hell with you now?" He might be an Aquarius. Aquariuses do that. I know I do that. If I ask you out and you reject me, and then you want to speak to me all of a sudden, I'll be like, "Fuck you, woman. Don't speak to me. You fucking rejected me." I shouldn't be like that, but I'm like that. Oh, he's a Leo? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. See? So maybe, if you think he's interesting, then holla at him. Yeah, try and treat him different. Oh, well, Well, if he asked you out and you didn't say yes, you said years and years ago he asked you out. Well, Leos are rude. They're rude, period. Dan's not rude. Dan's got an Aquarius wife, so she puts him in his place. Right, Dan? Oh, well, if this is 30 years ago, then fuck, man. He's got to get over that shit. But I still think he likes you. But, he might just be rude towards you because he holds that resentment of you, like, not, wanting him or something like that. I know you didn't reject him, but you probably don't give him the time of day. See, a lot of Leo men, they think their shit don't stink. So when they like a woman and the woman doesn't give them the time of day, or they don't really like drool all over them, then they get like little babies, and they're like, "You don't want to speak to me, fuck you." You know, I can get better than you. Leo guys like attention. They want the girl to drool all over them. If you were to say, "Hey, you're looking handsome today," he'll be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Hmm. Oh, that's his loss. That's how you gotta look at it. It's his loss. He don't have you, not your loss. Because if you're saying he's silly and he acts rude and he pulled away, and obviously he couldn't handle you. But from what the cards say, he still looks at you as someone who he likes and, he's still interested in, but he's probably not going to go out of his way to talk to you like that. Oh, there you go. That's why he has women problems because those type of guys are rude as shit, and then they think they're better than everybody else. I know of two Leo guys that I knew back in the day, and they were always controlling, manipulative, and trying down other men around them so they can look better than the other guy, which is like some petty bullshit. And then they ended up looking dumb in the end because they met their match. So, but a lot of them act like that. They got women problems. They got all emotional like a little girl, you know, or a little boy that they are, the good boy that they are. Yeah, I know a few of them that act like that. Yeah, that's somebody you don't need to be around. If they got problems like that, then fuck them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he dodged the bullet for sure. But if he's rude, then just ignore him. You know, fuck him. If I was there, I'd sort him out for you. All right, don't be talking to Marilyn like that. Or don't be rude to her. I'll smack your teeth down your throat. Then he'll be like, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "Come here and find out." And I'll take your hand and smack him. I'll grab your hand like this and go. He's actually a well-known actor. I thought he was just being a star. Uh, but that explains it all. Then he probably thinks his shit don't stink and he can get any woman he wants. But because things didn't work out with you, he probably treats you different now. You definitely don't want to be with a guy like that because if they're well known and they're in like movies and scenes like that, they're always with some different hoe, and then you be always worried about what they're doing, getting high and drunk and shit. There's hardly any good people out there that do that type of work. They will sell their soul and their coochies and D's, and then they get STDs. So yeah, let's just say you dodged the bullet. That's good. That's good. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man, that sucks. We got two storms out there right now. One looks like it's gonna miss Bermuda, and the other one's going towards the United States, and the other one's going to Portugal. Some bullshit. It's not good. Not good at all. You should know good. And they had a typhoon in Taiwan and the Philippines. That's some crazy shit. That typhoon destroyed pure shit. That's nuts. There's like pure shit going on. Typhoon brings mega cities to a standstill. That's crazy. You see like water coming right into a hotel. That's crazy. One day, man, storms ain't no joke. People think that storms are bullshit. Yeah, you keep thinking that. Double. This guy calls it a double barrel tropical threat. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It don't look good. Oh boy. Marilyn, you said, do I get readings from other tarot readers for myself? Sometimes. Yeah. But usually the readings are like something that, something general. Or today I got a reading from my friend Marley. It was a gift from Teresa. And I asked about my love life for the next 3 months. And she says, all there is around me is hoes, no decent woman. So that's probably right. But I don't really go like actually go and get readings from anybody, to be honest. I don't really need to. I just put all my faith in God, to be honest. Whatever happens, happens. But if I need something, like, because I've asked about, like, no, I don't really read for myself. No, I'll use the cards to read a situation or something that affects my life about somebody, but not me personally, because it don't really work. If it worked, then I would probably wouldn't even be on here. I read my damn self, but it don't work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But it all depends. You know, I don't really do it anymore. I used to be like obsessed with it and shit, but I don't really care about it no more. I realized that it's not gonna happen that way. But there was a lot of when I got readings from people, it seemed like it was always wrong. There was hardly anything that was right except for my business. But my love life, it seems like it can get read by psychics for some reason. But that's what happens. So I kind of gave up on that, but I did it for fun today. Hey Joey, how you doing? I'm doing good. All's good. But there's I would say one, two, three. I would say there's like four people that I can trust and go to and get a reading from if I have to. If I need something, read, I'll do it. There's like four different women that I know that I'll go get a reading from if I need it. But I usually just let things pan out because every time I ask something, majority of the time it doesn't happen. I feel like I can't be read, or I can be read, but only to a certain point. You know what I mean? I feel like spirit doesn't want nobody to read me, and I have to just deal with shit on my own, and that's it. Just live life and not worry about it. For instance, I've been waiting for my inheritance from my from my auntie and uncle that passed away. They left me and my cousins in a will. And for the past year, I've been asking certain psychics whether or not I'm gonna get it, and all of them have been wrong so far. And if I don't get it by the end of this year, then all of them will be wrong. Because some people said October, some people said November, some people said by the end of the year. So far, a lot of people have been wrong. But I don't go to their room and say, "Hey, you were wrong. You're a fucking fake psychic." I don't do shit like that because I know that things can be read, and for me, I know that people can't really read my situation. I'm one of those people. I can read people, but they can't read me. But I ask spirit to allow them to read me, and don't leave any blockages. I do that. So like I said, some readers, I would say four out of a lot, have been accurate for me, which is the four that I go to. But that's about it. I don't actually like go and get readings and shit. Yeah, Joey's the never ending waiting, but it's all good. I don't really care. I'll get it when I get it. It don't make no difference to me. But yeah, man, I don't really care to get readings and shit like that too much. I just let everything pan out on its own. I create my own journey. Whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do. You know. But if somebody says, "Hey, let's swap readings," because I have a friend of mine where she asks me for a reading, and then she'll say, "Let's do an exchange. I'll read for you, you read for me, and then we'll read for each other and whatever." And then there's other people where if I really need them, I'll ask them. But usually they're the ones who ask me. But and they ask if I want to read, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't really need a reading. But I'll take one if that's the case. If that's their way of, payment or giving back to me or whatever, that's cool. I'll take it. Sometimes I'll go in my friends' rooms, they'll give me a card or something or a free reading. I'll take it. I won't say no, fuck you or something. But I don't really like, care about it too much. But before I had this channel, I would say about 10 years ago, I used to go in like all the rooms and ask people, when am I gonna be in a relationship, blah blah blah. I've had private readings about that shit and nothing. No one's been right about that part. But when I ask about like clients and work and business, things like that, everybody's pretty much, accurate on it because it's my work stuff. So like spirit wants me to know about my work life, but not my love life. They're like, no, no. So it's kind of annoying, but it's okay. I just accepted it. That's all. It's no big deal. The last reading that I actually paid for was an astrology reading because I always wanted to get one. So I paid this person to do a an astrology reading, birth chart, and all that shit. And I read it all, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And that was it. It was nice getting like some information astrology wise. And that was last year I got it. So it's been like a whole year. I mean, astrology for me, some of it's good, and some of it's like I said, the career, life situations, regular family stuff and things like that is like pretty accurate. But the love life part, no. It doesn't matter if it's astrology or the best psychic in the world. It just, does my love life don't get predicted properly. But it's cool. Like I've accepted it. I don't care really. It don't phase me. But it's interesting though to listen to hear everybody's what they're saying, shit like that. And another thing is like certain readers lie and they don't want to like make you upset, so they sugarcoat it or they lie about what they see or they just say, oh well, this and that and blah blah blah. I'd rather you just tell me no than beat around the bush to try and make it say yes. Or try to make me feel like there's some hope out there. Just fucking say no. It's okay. I'm not gonna like crawl up in a bowl and cry all day or something. Like I'm not a Leo or a Pisces or a Capricorn crybaby or something. No pun intended. I'm talking about males, not females, males. But it's all good. I don't really care about that shit. Except for Dan. Dan's not a crybaby. See, like I said before, Dan's a different Leo because he's been programmed by an Aquarius. So the Aquarius like tames the Leo and makes sure like down boy. You know, don't you dare. Yes, ma'am. Yes, mom. Anything you want. My Aquarius love, yes. But yeah, I would say I've spent a good bit of money on readings. And I've gotten like every reading you can possibly think of. I got like all sorts of types of readings back in the day. I met a lot of people, see, because a lot of people wanted me to read them through mediumship because they didn't know any decent mediums. So I did mediumship readings for people, and then in return they would do like coffee cup readings, tea leaf readings, like where they even like readings where people draw a picture and all that stuff about stuff. And uh, sometimes people I'll meet other mediums who can read, spirit and stuff like that, give me like some different information and shit. I've had some cool readings for some people. But I can't really say that I've connected with someone who's been right about me every single time. It don't work that way. See how people say, "Oh, Mark, you're my go-to guy." Every time you say something, it happens. Or, hey, Mark, you're 90% accurate, or you're the best, or whatever. Like I can't say that about somebody else. Like I don't have a favorite reader or a reader that's been accurate about me every single damn time. I don't think any of us can really find somebody like that. But some people tell me that I'm their, I'm the only person they read with, and they don't go to nobody else. But I don't know if they're lying or not. But I trust some of the people that they do and don't. And even if they don't, I really don't care. It's all good. You can go to whoever you want. So I don't really have like a favorite. I have people I like, and I rate them, and I think they're good. For instance, there's an astrologer called Steve Judd. He's like 70 years old, I believe, 70, 71. He's a wonderful astrologer. And when he does like Aquarius, like monthly readings, he's usually very accurate for me about Aquarius. So when I listen to his readings, I'm like, shit, that happened, yep. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I felt like that. Or yeah, shit, I did get that. So his astrology readings are pretty, good. Steve Judd, Judd. He's my favorite astrologer. He's the best to me. He's the only astrologer I really, really listen to and is accurate with a lot of things. Even his worldly views or his monthly like analysis on things. He's a popular guy. He's got like workshops and he teaches people. He's been in the game for a long, long time. He's been to Bermuda a few times, like probably like 10, 20 times. I've never met him, but I wish I would. But I might meet him the next time he comes. He's expensive, but I'm sure he's worth it. But I haven't gotten a reading from him. But his monthly free shit that he puts out there is pretty accurate, and he makes sense. He doesn't talk like he doesn't say bullshit, because a lot of these astrologers they're like, oh my god, Uranus is 3 degrees of Pluto squared to Neptune, and Neptune's in your fourth house of this, and oh my god, the world's gonna end and you gotta watch out, you're gonna slip and fall on the ice in the winter. And people start talking like that, I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, just get to the fucking point. I don't give a shit where the planets are. Just tell me what's gonna happen. Like, I don't care what squared or what degree there is. I don't know. Listen to all that shit. That ain't nothing. That's for you to figure out, dumbass. I don't want to hear about all that. I can't understand that. Just tell me what that shit does. That's all I want. And that's why I like Steve Judd. He don't talk like that. He doesn't give that all that bullshit type of stuff. Like he'll just say Mercury. He's English. He's like Mercury is squared and opposite of Saturn. Now this means that this is this and this is that and blah blah blah. And then on the 13th, this Neptune enters Pluto. And this is gonna be this. He doesn't say this degree and squared this and opposite. He doesn't talk all that bullshit. That's why I like listening to him. He understands all that. Like he doesn't go deep into like where everything is. He just gives you like the real deal shit, what it's gonna do, you know? And like I'm saying to myself, like, why the fuck you wanna hear that now? If you want an astrologer that talks like that, I'll give you one. The Leo King. The Leo King, I used to make fun of him, the way he talks and the way he did all that planet shit. Like he's like above and beyond. Now don't get me wrong, he's a good astrologer, right? And he knows what he's talking about. But he just goes too deep. Like too deep where you're like, yep, next. I gotta scroll. Fuck this guy. He talks like crazy shit. And I don't really want to listen to this. Like that's the only thing I don't like about him. But he's a good astrologer. And he knows his shit, but I just think that he goes like too far. Like he just says like all this shit that I don't understand. I mean, he could be telling the truth, obviously, but like I ain't got no time to listen to that. You know, so people who are interested in him, cool. I'm not talking shit about him. I'm just saying like I can't listen to him like that. But he's good though. But you know, I just can't listen to him. He kind of like aggravates me. And there's some people who adore him and love him, and that's cool. Like you know, but you know, I used to do his voice, and my friend really likes him a lot, and I used to diss him like you know just to aggravate her, and everybody used to be in here like fucking dying laughing and shit. So shout out to the Leo King. I ain't dissing you, bro. I'm just saying you just like you got that extra definition that I don't really care for, but you know, your astrology is for like, you know, astrologers. But I'm just an ass that likes astrology. I'm an astrologer. Why don't my mother and I hear from her Gemini sister real and whatever? So the Gemini sister is her sister, right? Your mom's sister. Well, if she if she has if she has children, she's busy with her children. If she has grandchildren, she's busy with her grandchildren. That's probably why you don't really hear from her much, is because she's busy with her children or her grandchildren. And if it isn't that, then I would say that she doesn't really want to associate with her siblings that much because of fear of what she might hear or what she might say. Maybe there was some disloyalty between them, and that's why they don't want to. That's why she doesn't want to talk to you guys. And she probably feels like you guys ain't. She doesn't get any type of gain by talking to you guys all the time anyway. So it's like the status of her right now toward you guys is like, you know, I don't really give a shit about talking to them. They ain't really none of my company. I don't really have to talk to them. They don't do what I do, say what I say, or they don't care about me like that, so I could care less. Now the only other thing I see is if she's like a widow or she's like by herself, then this means that she wants to remain that way and she doesn't want nobody to feel sorry for her or feel some type of way, so she'd rather be away from everybody and be like, you know, separated and lonely. So there's two different things here I see, but if you paste all that together, it probably makes sense. But that's probably why you don't hear from her, and that's what's going on with her. She might feel like your mom doesn't really care for her like that, and your mom could call her, but probably doesn't. So it's like you don't call me, I ain't calling you. You don't love me, I don't love you. That type of thing. I'll wait for your call because You know, you should be calling me, not me calling you all the time. So it seems like, she has that way about her. And Marilyn, how she feels about you, she feels that you're like, she feels you're sincere and she feels like you're a decent person. She just like is indecisive about calling you and talking to you. Like she probably says, I should call Marilyn, but Marilyn don't call me, so I don't care. Or if you call her and she don't call you, it's like she doesn't really care to do so, but she doesn't hate you or dislike you. She just feels like she doesn't want to call anybody. What you want, pain in the ass? Didn't you say you have a meeting? Like, go to your damn meeting and leave me alone, woman. You're welcome, Marilyn. Well, I think you know that he's bullshit because if you've been dealing with him all this time and he ain't doing anything, so you know. What you mean I'm being mean to you? How am I being mean to you? Did I swear at you? Cause you're a nuisance. You should just you just finished answering your own question. You said now he's giving me the runaround and not even sending me pics. And then you're like, is he honest or is he like giving me bullshit? You just answered your own question. See? You sound like the other one that used to come in here. Why are you being mean to me? You know what I mean, Diamond? I don't know what's wrong with these people, Diamond. I don't know. I don't get good news with this person you're talking about. I see this person being ineffective, indecisive. I don't feel you should continue with this person. I feel like they're gonna give you the runaround and gonna continue to be bullshit. And if you were to like, pursue them or stay on their back, they're probably gonna discontinue to deal with you. And if you ain't getting nothing back from them now, they're probably feeling that way already. So even though you might be being fair and reasonable and you're trying to find a solution and you have good intentions, it still doesn't define who this person is. Like they're not gonna give you anything. They're not gonna do anything for you. So I feel like they could have baited you in and then now they're like, yeah, whatever. She'll get the point. So you said, so this person, is he honest? I would say no, they're not honest. I got all reverse cards on him, and you're up right here. So that tells me that he's dishonest and he's not trustworthy. So I would say don't deal with him no more. I don't get nothing good on this person. I asked if they have eggs and it says no. I'm getting that this person like is a false person and useless, and they're just full of shit. I hope you ain't gave me no money yet. I even asked if they're giving this stuff to somebody else, and then there's another woman that's interested in what he's doing, and she has money, so she might be doing it, but there's like it's a lower quality, so it's like he doesn't whatever he has, it's the lowest quality you can find. It's not going to be good. So I don't get nothing good on this person, Lucky. Nothing. All right, Teresa, take care, sweetheart. Have a good night. I'm gonna get out of here too. It's midnight here, so I need to go get my ass to sleep. I didn't even want to be on here this long, but here I am. Do you know where the guy lives or where he operates out of business? Have you been there? Have you talked to him? Have you seen it? Thanks, Joey. Good night. Good seeing you. Good night, Marilyn. Well, I don't know. I don't get nothing good on this, and if he's bullshitting you now, that's probably why. Yeah, of course he's gonna do that. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Okay, Joey, cool. When was the last time you tried contacting? Like recently? All right, Dan, take care, brother. Good night. So you actually spoke to him yesterday. Did you speak to him? Speak to him? So what did he say? He says, "Can you can come pick him up or what?" Because you just said in your super chat that he's been giving you the runaround, but yeah, you're telling me you spoke to him yesterday. But didn't you guys have a storm there? Like, even though he's bullshitting you and he's like dodging you right now, or like he's not doing what you want him to do, I'm getting like in 2 weeks' time, it's possible that he can actually give you some hatchlings and stuff. It's possible to get. What's the matter, baby? I know, we're gonna go now, okay? Okay, we're gonna go right now. So just give it like 2 weeks and see how it works out. All right. I'm getting in 2 weeks you'll have some type of negotiation with him about some stuff. I gotta go anyway because Diamond's up and I want to take her outside. I'm gonna go sleep. All right, cool.